Hey guys, it's Aaron, and it's that time of year again for the traditional annual upload. And today I'm going to be showing you all the farms that me and Sienna have worked. Since I happen to be in my base, I'll start out by showing you the Overworld Mob Farm. It has, you can see all the layers there as we fly up past it. Let me get back down so you can get a better look. So each layer there, water flows out of the dispensers on a schedule and flushes all the mobs that spawned on each platform into the funnel, and then they fall down there. The magma burns them, and then a hopper minecart is running under there to pick up the items, and then they get sent into a bunch of water tunnels to funnel it to the storage room. And then here's the clock for controlling the water. So now if we stand all the way at the top, right in that little box, we can AFK here, and we're high enough up that no mobs can spawn underground or even on the surface. But we're far enough away from the farm that they can spawn in the farm. So all the hostile mobs that the game will attempt to spawn will get forced just into our farm, giving it incredible rates. And you can make more layers or more sets of those, but the 6 layers we have is plenty. And yeah, it all gets funneled into here. And yeah, might as well quickly show the sorting. It's just the standard design you see everywhere, and all the items just flow through the ground in here. So anyways, I would show you the design in more detail, but we have many things to show today. So time to go to the nether. Wee. Wait, is that the right direction? Nope. Wee. Here we go. All right. So here is the most humane farm that we have. We've got a bunch of villagers trapped in this box, and then we've got a zombie here constantly scaring them, forcing them to spawn iron golems. And this initially seems like probably just like all the other iron farms you've seen, but our particular innovation, I'm sure it's not the first time it's been done, but we wanted a pretty easy farm to build, nothing too huge or fancy to get incredible rates since we'll only use so much iron. So what we have here is first this platform just there, it's half slabs to keep the iron golems from spawning here. But now what we do is we teleport, so as soon as an iron golem spawns, it gets teleported through one of these portals, since it spawns on the middle of a block, and but it's just slightly wider than a block, so its shoulder will be in the portal. It'll get sent through, and then over here in the overworld we got magma, flowing water, and everything ends up in this chest. And the 2-block high spot on the cactus is just in case pigment. Yeah. And so that's our iron farm, and the portals are good because there needs to have been no iron golems in an area, the way I understand it, for so many seconds before more can spawn. So this is even better than just killing them here in the nether nearby, because then, you know, they get teleported away and the timer immediately resets for more being able to spawn, instead of needing to wait for them to die. Here's where the traders are. I've been revising this design a bit, but to try to expand it, but I haven't done a very good job, so they end up hanging out a lot over in the bedroom. The beds are back there so that I don't accidentally right-click on one of them and blow up all of our best traders. Yeah, this tiny lava farm there. And here, it's a little messy, but you see we've got another sorting system for the drops from the Pigman farm. So we haven't even finished the Pigman farm, but it still gives us tons of drops. And then since if we only ever had swords and those were the only non-stackable items that got into the farm, you can't sort out. I don't know of a good design to sort out non-stackable items, by the way, so that's the background here. If we only got swords, then we might funnel it into a smelter and just try to have a whole chest full of lava there, but just since we sometimes get the stray thing that would clog up the smelter, and because it's a pain to make a smelter like that, and smelting down the swords would only give us a little bit more gold nuggets, but we still get plenty of gold nuggets. Yeah, I just figure it's not worth it, so it all gets dispensered into a cactus. Okay, it's faster to fly up than climb up. So, can't wait to see in the analytics how many hundreds of viewers drop at this point in the video as they're quietly waiting for me to climb up to the farm. So you see, this should be a whole circle, but we never got around to making it a whole circle. So we've got a this is a pretty popular Pigman farm design. So you just stand over here in this safe spot and hit one of the pigmen, so then they aggro on you. And then you can stand down here and hit them I stand up here. That way the last guy who won't jump in, he'll just stand there staring at but anyways, and sometimes the iron golems sneak out. I don't know how. Not too many though. Yeah, and then sometimes these guys sneak out. Like, what are you doing out here? Anyway, where's my phantom? Oh, it died. Okay. Okay, time for a long walk over to... Wait, have we got anything? Okay, I might cut here and jump over to once we're at the next farm. We're heading that way to the raid farm. Alright guys, so I couldn't find the raid farm. The render distance is too low. The server automatically adjusts the render distance to avoid lag, and I guess the nether was a little too laggy, a little too many billions of pigmen spawning in the farm, so the render distance went down and then I couldn't find farm. So here's our, it's not too refined, but I'd call it good enough. Oh, hey, no, don't plant this. Magma farm. So we've got our iron golem trapped in the little spot here. Oh, and these are the ruins of a bigger magma farm we were going to make, but they weren't getting aggroed very far out, so we ended up making this smaller design. We probably want to layer it a little bit more, but we maybe don't want to expand it out too much. So, yeah, same principle as the previous farms you've seen, where they're way up in the sky so that mobs don't spawn below, and all the mobs are forced to spawn in the farm. And yeah, they jump up to attack the iron golem, but then they bump into the cactus, and there's a sand, but surrounded by hoppers, and the hoppers, lead it to the chest. And the optimal AFK spot is right there. So, yep, that's that design. And now I'll show you a simple crop farm design. Alright, we're gonna get a sneak peek for the first time on this channel of Sienna's base. I'm going to not tour all the billions of things there are here, but I'm just gonna rush straight to, ignore the lag from billions of villagers, but that's for another day. We're just gonna go straight to the crop farm, and you can just enjoy a sneak peek of everything on the way. Oh, oops! That Enderman lives there. He has lived there forever. Hopefully, he never one day gets scared off from his comfy little corner. So here is the crop farm. We have the door here to make sure no animals get caught inside. Have I got anything on me I can grow? No. So this is just filled with bone meal. And then these pistons move back and forth, so that way, the crops keep breaking and they keep getting grown as you place them. So you just hold right click looking down at the soil in front of the dispenser, and then you just get tons and tons of crops in your inventory. It looks like the circuit the clock got messed up, so I haven't got a redstone torch on me in case I mess up the timing here, and I probably will, but we'll give it a shot. Oh, I think I got, yep, I fixed it. Nice. So, yeah. And Sienna has lots of pets in this room, so it's the double doors. Let me grab you something just to demonstrate the farm. So really you only need one seed, because we'll get so many seeds from this, it won't matter. Yeah, we'll just do this for a few seconds. And, oh, we only got one wheat. The timing must be a little messed up. These pistons must be too fast. But you get the idea. Okay. Alright, raid farm. Okay guys, I'm gonna make one last attempt at finding the raid farm. It exists, believe me. It goes to a different store, you wouldn't know it, but I'm playing on a track point, guys. Okay. But yeah, see you in a minute. We'll be at the raid farm in no time. Okay guys, I found it. Finally. Okay, here we go. Alright, let's hope that there are no pillagers waiting to kill us. Alright, so we spawned on the upper layer of the farm here. We've got the villager here, everyone will try to pile in towards them, and they'll get funneled down the chute. Let's start out by going up to the surface. This farm assumes that you have some flying pet, or you're elytra or something. But anyways, so you know, uh, you come here with Bad Omen near the villager, and then a raid spawns somewhere, and they all start heading towards the village. And the village is the one villager right there, which means they all step in the water, get sucked towards the center. It's the lava is actually just for the Ravagers, so that they burn up instead of clogging up the chute since they're too big. And then this bell is just to help us find the villagers. So here's the main chamber. This one is just a little lower to get their health down a bit more and to make it so that, more importantly, the Vexes, when they start spawning and flying through the walls, we don't want them killing the villager, or actually, come think that I don't think that was the main issue. It was the evoker's area of effect attacks that would accidentally kill the villager. Like, they didn't have line of sight to the villager, so they didn't even know he was there. They would just accidentally kill him. So yeah, they fall down here and they do their thing. I'm not gonna spawn one right now because that'd take too long. But just a little ways away, just a short flight away, that way we've got a pillager outpost where we can go to get more Bad Omen. So yeah, pretty short distance away. Oh look, there's one. Have we got a banner guy out here, a captain? I don't see one, but as I said, I don't plan on spawning one right now. So yeah, I guess that's about it. I'll go back to my base. Alright everybody, so that's going to be it for the video. Those are several very excellent farms, that most of which are not too hard to build, that have really paid off in this world. Now, there's one last thing before we go that I must tell you. In case you don't know, it's Nikola Tesla's birthday. Woohoo! Yeah! Woo! Alright guys, goodbye. See you next year.